Well, it was a major day for the Boise-based Albertsons grocery chain. Company leaders are in Washington, D.C. today for a Senate hearing on the proposed merger of Albertsons and their competitor, Kroger. And Kroger is Fred Meyer here across Idaho. And Kroger announced earlier in the fall that they would agree to pay $20 billion to acquire Albertsons. And the deal is expected to close in early 2024. If it is approved by the Federal Trade Commission and the Department of Justice, and it also survives any court challenges. Now, one of those hurdles they need to overcome happened today, testifying in a Senate subcommittee to defend the idea that the merger of two major grocery giants is a good idea and not a violation of antitrust concerns. The deal is seeing loud criticisms from some U.S. antitrust regulators. They point out that we are in a time of price inflation across the board. The United States Department of Justice and the FTC are also in the process of updating their merger guidelines to better detect and prevent anti-competitive deals. Some say that this may be one of those. And the Senate subcommittee heard from Albertsons and Kroger on why they think the deal is good, but we also heard from consumer protection advocates who explained their concerns as well.
We've been doing this for years, and when we do these things well, our shareholders benefit. Since 2003, we have invested more than $5 billion to reduce prices annually. We have committed to invest an additional $500 million post-closing in the Albertsons stores. Our associates obviously enable our success, and we are committed to investing in theirs. This ranges from competitive pay and benefits to education, training, and more.
What the companies are doing today, they might be lowering prices, is what they're doing today. What matters is what the structure of the market will be after these companies merge. And even if they sell a few stores, it's going to take competition out of the market. So prices will go up. In fact, there's a 2012 FTC study which looked at retail mergers for grocery stores, and it said if a market is already concentrated and companies merge, prices will go up.
Manufacturers and suppliers always support retailers that grow their business and make their business more efficient. That's the principle. In the long run, that is always what happens. We are a business that's growing and driving more efficiencies with suppliers. Kroger is a business that's growing and driving more efficiencies with suppliers. I think in combination, we'll be able to do even more to increase the utilization of a factory, to get more utilization of a transport, to increase the productivity of a farmer. And all of those costs, we believe, will be passed to the customer. That's the power of bringing these companies together in creating more value for our customers.
And that last gentleman you just heard from is the CEO of Albertsons. And the hearing today included some heavy probing from some senators about the impacts of the merger. Of course, no decisions or anything like that today, to be clear. This was just a subcommittee meeting to kind of study the issue, but we'll keep you posted on the proposed merger. If it does happen and it does go through eventually, it will take a good chunk of time for everything to work itself out. 208 returns after this break.